I remember the dust was so thick off Beta 4, you had to use windshield wipers on your optic sensors.
Me, Grimlock, know all about wipers. Want to hear good part of story?
Hello and welcome to another episode of Chasing 80s Toys. It's been a while since my last video on Transformers, so when these two arrived, and these were a gift from my very good friend Mark Bobahicks, I thought, let's do a video on these and see what's what. What we got here are two Autobots, who are the good guys. And they are based on Transformers the movie from the year 1986. Now these two were released by Hasbro. I think it was in the year 2020. And we have here Kup and we got Hot Rod. Now before I'm going to open these and try to transform them, here's another good look at the box art. And when you take the both of these out of their boxes, this is what you're left with. Now both Transformers are packed in these plastic inlays, which are perfect if you want to rebox your figure after you've done playing with it. And both of them seem to come with quite a few accessories, especially Hot Rod. There's a matrix of power, the matrix of leadership, a few blast effects and his weapons. And what's also fun is that they come packaged with their own backdrops, which are scenes from the '86 movie. Now another important part these two come packaged with is of course the instructions, and Mark Bobahicks gave me a tip to watch some YouTube videos about how to transform these, or at least take a good look at the instructions first, because I remember back in the 80s getting a Transformer, I couldn't be bothered with reading the instructions and never had a problem transforming these Transformers from the 80s, but these newer releases are a different ball game, it seems. So I'm gonna take your advice on this, Mark, and study these instructions. Now before I attempt to transform these two, here's another good look at their robot modes. You can, if you like, to display Hot Rod with his blasters, just like these. But you can also display him like this, with these blast effects, which I think, now that I see it on the weapons, is a really cool feature. Another cool feature he comes with is the Matrix of Leadership.
Light our darkest hour.
And here we have Kup again, and he also comes with two accessories. Again, great posing due to the articulation, and overall the quality feel of these figures is pretty good. Now there are a few cool scenes you can play with these toys. Remember when they are in the movie on the Quintesson planet and Hot Rod is diving on the water in search of his buddy Kup, and Kup has been struggling with this beastie over there. He ends all broken, and you can replicate that scene by taking off parts of Kup, you know. You can easily move his arms and legs of these joints, so that's cool. Now he's laying there on the bottom, and I believe in the movie he says something like, "Fix me."
Talk to me. Fix me.
And then Hot Rod comes along, and by moving his arm around, like that, he has that welding tool to fix up his body. And there's one last gimmick I think Hot Rod has. That's in the movie when he spotted the ship with the Decepticons arriving. You can play that scene by simply popping up this visor he has.
Decepticons!
And now it's time for the transformation. Autobots transform and roll out.
You got the touch.
If you're gonna ride, Dano, ride in style.
Now it's time to transform Kup. And with the transformation complete, we come to the end of this video. Again, Mark, thank you so much for this awesome gift. I had a lot of fun with these transformers, though they are a little bit more complicated and require a bit more patience than with the transformers I got back in the 80s. And of course, a big thanks to everyone who watched this week's video. I hope you tune in next time, because there's more chasing 80s toys on the way. See you on the next one!
What was that universal greeting again? Never mind, I remember. But we've grown up. We